this workhouse was supposed to be a model jail. In other words, you take the offender out of the inner city and all of the crime and so forth, and you take them to this lovely bucolic area and let them work with the farm animals and do that kind of menial task, but they're in this lovely setting. But that, of course, that's not what actually happened. The women were dragged, the women were beaten, the women were placed in stress positions. What reminded me of that was that Lucy Burns, one time when she went to jail with about 24 other suffrage women, they realized that she was the leader of that group. So they isolated her and chained her with her hands up over her head to the jail door, which is kind of like a crucifixion position. She could barely breathe. And, the women came out of this, many of them very ill, and they had starvation diets, they had food that was bug-ridden. It was just a terrible situation, and it's hard for us, I think, to realize today that those kind of situations actually happened in this country because women wanted to vote.
And so it finally got so bad that a lawyer sought entry to observe these conditions and found that these women were in dire straits. And that is finally what forced Wilson to throw in the towel and say, we're not arresting anybody anymore. And when these women were initially all released, it was a shock. It was in a courtroom appearance. It was shocking because a number of them, couldn't sit or stand throughout the proceeding. I mean, their health was really endangered. And the fact that you would treat women at this caliber in society was very shocking.